Okay. Thank you. Hello, good evening. I don't play like her. She's so wonderful, you know. So, from Nigeria, of course, you've heard that from her. And I came to the US in August 2021. So I'm not 2 years yet. I think I'll be 2 years by August. And I just graduated from my master's in music composition 2 weeks ago. So I'm the first graduate.
He's got a job already too. Wow.
So, I did my undergraduate in Nigeria, then taught in some schools, then got an offer to teach in Dubai. I went to Dubai to teach for 2.5 years. And at some point, I just needed to go back to school. You know, I just wanted to go back to school to get my master's degree and reposition my life, you know. So I decided not to renew my contract there in Dubai. So I applied for my master's in music composition and got a free ride at Longy, and here I am. I came and I conquered.
When did you first start composing? Did you grow up with a piano or other instrument? And when did you discover that was of interest to you?
Okay, unlike Frederica King and the rest of you guys in the US, of course the Asian people who they forced to learn the instrument like at the age of 3, they started pushing you guys. In Africa, it's a different ball game. No one wants you to play the piano. It's like a waste of time. They want you to go and read your book. You know, they want you to be useful with your life. So music is not part of it. So it's something that is really that has made us not to be where we should have been by now. So it's just of recently that most of us have started to put in so much effort, and our parents and the older ones started seeing that, oh, something good might come out from this, you know. So they started to let us do whatever we choose to do. And even at now, it's not still well accepted amongst Nigerians. Some will look at you and say, oh, he's a graduate. What did you study? Music. That's music. It's very simple. You know, so for them, you being a graduate does not matter if you studied music. Music is anyone can do it. They believe it's not something mind challenging that any idiot can do that. So you are not respected if you studied music. You are not respected. You are only respected if you are into pop music, like the Afrobeat, you know, the likes of Davido, Burna Boy. These are African giants who are into popular music. So those are the people they respect. Those music that are played in the clubs while they drink. But for us classical musicians, there is no really a place for us. So we are still trying to find our ground, gradually trying to sensitize people that, look, we are not just messing up our lives here. We are trying to do something with our lives, you know. So I was in the junior seminary. I was going to be a priest. So there's a preparatory grant, which is like a high school where you go for 6 years. So only boys are there. So we did all the singing, the playing, every instrument. So usually it's kind of the gift is transferred from, you know, when someone is almost graduating, getting to the final class, they will tell them to start teaching the younger ones who are coming into the school. So this gift is transferring from people, this talent is transferring from people to people, so that they will be able to sustain the school. Because we are not going to hire girls to come and sing for us or play the musical instrument. It's only boys' school. So there I started trying out my hand in some lyric composition, and then I was already about 13 years old, and started trying out that, and until about 15 I had a particular piece I wrote. I was so proud of myself that it was sung in the chapel, in the school chapel, but I won't be so proud of myself if I heard that song now. Yeah, because I don't think I made any sense then, but it was so much of a big day for me then. So that really gave me a sense of belonging, that, oh, I could have a place in this, you know. So I decided to study music in the university, and I majored in piano. I just did a little bit of piano playing, but I majored in composition and theory, music theory. So here I am. Yesterday I wrote a piece. Not kind of I didn't write the piece because I want to play it here, but Frederica King mentioned that I might play something today. I just wrote a piece immediately because I'm in the process of writing some selected book pieces for grade 1 to grade 8, like in terms of ABRSM, Trinity College exams, graded exams. So like grade 1 to grade 8, I want to start writing book 1, book 2, book 3 to publish my self-publishing on Amazon. So that is a project which I've recently begun. So within 3 days to now, I've written about 13 pieces. So I will start with the first publication soonest. So one of them is an intermediate piece where it's called Words in B flat. So I just wrote that, and I thought I should play that for you guys so that you see how rusty I am on the piano. Thank you. So about my composition, I have a heritage, an African heritage, which I need to protect. It's my culture and it's my way of life. So coming to the US to even study music, I wouldn't be blinded by the Western approach to music alone. So I still carry my identity everywhere I go. So my music is usually filled with most of African idioms, musical idioms in them. So during my final recital, Frederica was there and she fell in love with some of the pieces and she asked if she could perform them. I said, why not? I gave her some of them and she chose Ndidi, which is patience. Patience is a generic term, like Ndidi in Africa cosmology. It's a generic term for kind of for being waiting on whatever is going to come at the right time, being able to have sense of resilience, kind of you wait while you do the work. You are not in a haste to make something work out in an illegal way. Rather, you want to follow the due process to do that. So looking back, our forefathers, my ancestors, they worked so hard, even though most of them were taken into slavery, but those who remained, they struggled to be who they were or to continue the lineage. They struggled to maintain the decorum and maintain good living, good upbringing. That's why when they make some jokes, they say, American children, the way they are raised, and African children, or sometimes they compare African children with Asian children, because in Asia and Africa, the parents are really very tough on the children. You have to, they bring you up, they raise you with that kind of hard hand, making you to be able to realize that everywhere is not a bed of roses. You have to really struggle. There are a lot of great people out there, so you are not exceptional. So you have to really work hard, follow due process to achieving your aim. So it's not just about just there, you know. So I wrote this piece indeed to help us to meditate while we listen to the continuous call of that note, the bass note there, continuous call, which brings you to a steady heartbeat. You wait on that heartbeat, because imagine you are in an ICU and the meter is beating tick, 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 tick. That is not what a particular heartbeat should be. And when you are that way, it's either you have been running so much or you have been having a panic attack, which is not a normal way. So for you to have a good heartbeat, it's something that you are relaxed, you are in the right position to think, you are in the right position to take decision. And in the day, we help you to put you in that state of quietness, of being in the right state of mind. So I will invite Frederica King to play the NDD for us. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, so this has some tricky parts to it, so if I mess it up, I apologize.